Alright, so this is that annual I plug my fucking stream in the beginning of the video, so I'm streaming. I'll link it if you want to go check that out. But anyway, today's video is about someone that I had an encounter with a while back, and to start this off, I'm just gonna say, I have acquired so much shit since I started doing YouTube. Like, I have 4 different microphones, or 3 I think, and no person should have that many microphones, especially if you're just a fucking YouTube commentator, you know what I mean? But sometimes I'm like, hey, you know what? I feel like my viewers aren't getting the best sound quality. I'm gonna buy a new microphone, right? And then I buy one, and then it'll like break or some shit, like out of the box, and I'll be like, fuck, well now I have to get another one. Fuck. And here I am with too many microphones. But saying that, I have a friend of mine, not even a friend, it's my mom's friend's son, and I hate this shit, okay? My mom, she has a bunch of friends, and they always have kids, right? Their kids are like maybe 16 years old, 15, and when my mom's friends come over, they bring their kids to like play on our fucking skateboards, or go in the pool, or get on the trampoline, or whatever, and that's not a problem. But a lot of the time, they're into, like, video games and shit like that, which I still don't have a problem with, and they'll come downstairs while I'm trying to, like, make a video, or just, like, chill and talk to some friends on Skype, or I'll even have friends over, and they'll come down and they'll see my shit, like, all of my, like, keyboards and my Xbox, and they'll be like, oh my god, is that Razer? Is that Razer? Oh my god, is that an Xbox One? Is that a PS4? Holy shit. And they're like, can I use this? Can I use it? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, have fun. Like, it's usually never a problem. I'm not gonna be that kid to be like, nah, don't touch my shit, like, fuck off. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude, just don't break anything and you're cool with me, and that's usually what happens. They just, like, use my stuff for a little bit and then it's done. But this one certain kid would come over, and he would just ask for everything, dude. He'd be like, yo, is that a Razer keyboard? Is that the Chroma one? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty cool. It lights up and shit. They're like, can I have it? You have another one, right? I'm like, no, I don't. Like, well, can I have it? Can you get another one? I'm just like, okay, is this kid fucking serious? Really? And he just continues to do that, okay? So one day he comes over. He's using my skateboard. His mom and my mom are in the kitchen talking. He's just like having a fucking blast skating outside. And I'm downstairs. I think I was working on a video or some shit. And this kid is using my skateboard outside. And he must have gotten bored or some shit. So he decided to come in and like come to my room and come hang out with me basically. And I'm sitting there editing a video. And he's like, oh, what are you doing? And I was like, just video stuff. He's like, oh, you do YouTube? I was like, yeah, man, kind of. And he's like, oh, what's that like? I was like, oh, it's just really fucking fun, basically. That's all I have to say about it. It's really fun. And he's like, that's pretty cool. And you know, for the most part, this kid was really, really nice, right? And then all of a sudden, he starts asking for shit. He's like, so what's that? And he points to like one of my older microphones. And I was like, oh, that's a mic that I used to use for YouTube. And he's like, oh, you don't use it anymore? I was like, nope, not at all. And I knew it was coming. He just goes, can I have it? And I looked at him and I was like, dude, not right now, man. And he's like, okay. And he just started like looking around the room again. And he finds my Rubik's Cube and just gets like super distracted by it. He starts trying to solve this Rubik's Cube. He's like, do you know how to solve these? And I was like, dude, I have no fucking clue, man. I literally just have that there for show. I cannot use those. So he's just trying to sit there and figure out the Rubik's Cube. And I was like, yo, dude, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. So I go upstairs. I go to the bathroom and I went into my room and grabbed my phone charger. And I come out to the kitchen, and it's him, my mom, and his mom just, like, talking. And I guess he was about to leave or some shit, because he had his backpack and his jacket. And I was like, oh, you guys leaving? And they're like, yeah, we're going to go. I was like, okay, cool. I'll see you guys later. And I shook the kid's hand, and I went back downstairs. I get back down there. My lights are off. He shut my fucking lights off. No idea why I did that, but I turned them back on. I sit down on my computer, and I'm just kind of, like, editing. And after some time goes by, I realize that my fucking Rubik's Cube is gone. The kid literally stole my Rubik's Cube. I was like, damn. Cool, that kid just fucking robbed me out of my Rubik's Cube. And as I looked around, I realized this kid stole so much shit. My controller was fucking gone, my wired controller that was like $100. He stole my HD PVR from like 2012 and just a bunch of random ass shit. He took one of my hats, I have no idea why. I think he even stole fucking G Fuel. I think he literally took some of my G Fuel. Use code Luna, by the way. Just fucking kidding, but he actually ended up taking some of it. And just a bunch of random shit. So I told my mom, I was like, hey, can you call your friend and tell her son to not steal my shit? Like, it's kind of annoying. And she's like, there's no way he took from you. And I was like, look, come downstairs. And I showed her all the shit that was missing. And she's like, okay, I'll call her later. So she fucking calls her friend. The kid comes over the next day, like, with a backpack full of my shit. Some of the stuff I wouldn't even noticed. And he dumps it out on the table. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. And I was like, you know, half the shit you stole from me, you could have bought. Like, he took my HD PVR. It's literally like from 2012. You could buy them on eBay for $40. And he was just ignoring me and he wouldn't look at me because I guess he was embarrassed or some shit. But yeah, fucking got my shit back. He probably kept some of it. I don't fucking know. But that's the story of the nerdy thief. Like, no joke. Like, someone stole shit from me that was all like video game and YouTube related. I think the funniest part is I literally had my Apple Watch sitting on my desk. Like, he could have stole that, and that's a lot more fucking money than my PVR. But guess the PVR was just better to him. But anyway, that's the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace.